Welcome to LearningScapes Academy. We are going to solve paper 058021 May-June session 2023. The duration of the paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. So we start from question number 1. In question number 1, we have to find the angle ADE. We have given with the three angles, angle C, B, and A. For that, we have to find angle D first, which will be equal to 180 minus 104 minus 71 minus 56. So angle D will be equal to 129 degrees, and the external angle ADE should be equal to 180 minus 129. So answer will be 51 degrees. So angle will ADE should be equal to 51 degrees. For the next question, we have to find the time the journey finishes. So for that, we will add 8 hours 32 minutes in the given time. So that would be 0832. So time will be 5, 4 plus 3, 7. So we will write 1 here and carry 1 on the minute side, sorry, on the hour side. So because we have there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so this will become 0 and this will become 30. So then we will deduct 24 from it because a day has 24 hours. So our answer will be 6:15 a.m. For question number 3, we have done this before. So we have the angle 58, which is a vertical opposite angle of angle A. So angle A should also be 58. And the reason is it is vertical opposite angle. For the angle B, this should be equal to 122 degrees, because if we apply alternate angle concept, so this angle should be equal to 58 degrees, because a single line that intersects the parallel lines, their alternate angles are equal. So the interior angle will be equal to 122. The reason is interior angle. Now for question number 4, we have, by writing each number in the calculation, read to one significant figure. Work out an estimate for the value of 6.7 into 2.1 divided by 18 minus 5.9. So if we round off 6.7 to one significant figure, this should be 6, 2.1 should be 2, 18 should be 20, because we do not have any decimal point here, and 5.9 will be 6. So 6.7 should be 7. So our answer should be 14 over 14, that is 1. For question number 5, the total probability is always 1. So if we have to find x, we have to deduct the given probabilities from 1. So this will become 0.22. So that is our answer. For question number 6, we have to find the volume of sphere. The formula is given. Diameter is 4.8, so radius will be 2.4, and the volume will be equal to 4 by 3 into pi into 2.4 whole cube. So our answer will be 57.9. For question number 7, we have 1:125,000, which means 1 centimeter is equal to 1.25 kilometers. So 9.4 centimeter should be equal to 1.25 into 9.4. That is 11.75 kilometers. So this is our answer. For question number 8, we have the given with the nth term, and we have to find the first 3 terms. So we will find a1 by substituting n equals to 1. Then a2 by substituting n equals 2. And then a3 by substituting n equals 3. So the sequence should be 9, 6, and 1. For B part, we have to find the nth term. So for that, we need the first term, which is 7. The common difference, which is 3. So the nth term will be an equal to a1 plus n minus 1 into d. This will be equal to 7 plus n minus 1 into 3. Simplify it to get 7 plus 3 n minus 3, which is equal to 4 plus 3n. So answer will be 3n plus 4. For question number 9, we have to use the law of similarity. We have to compare the lengths. So this will be equal to 8.1 over 7.2, which is equal to h over 5.6. Simplify it to get h equal to 6.3, and that would be our answer. For question number 10, we have to solve them without using a calculator. So we will convert the compound fraction to improper fraction. That would become 15 by 7 divided by 5 by 9. We'll multiply to get 9 by 5. 5 times 1, 5 times 3. And answer should be 27 by 7. We will give the answer in compound form. So answer should be 3, 6 by 7. You can use a division method in your rough work to convert it into compound fraction. For question number 11, we have to describe the transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So it's an enlargement, and we have to find the center of enlargement as well. So we will connect the similar coordinates and check whether they, they are equal to a single point or not. So for that, we will try to connect these points. This is part 1. This is part 2. And this should be part 3. So all these points intersects at 0, 7. So, and the enlargement factor should be 4 divided by 2. So we will find the enlargement factor by dividing 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2. So enlargement factor is 4 by 2, which is 2. And center of enlargement should be 0, 7. So this is the answer. Now we have to find the triangle. We have to find a single transformation that transforms triangle A onto C. So A and C, it's a rotation. So we have to find a perpendicular line because the shape is changes by 90 degree. So we will have to draw a 90 degree between the relevant coordinates. So this should be, we have to draw a line. Check whether all the points makes the same angle. I think this will not work. So this point is not making 90 degrees. So for that, we have to count them boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 column. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 column. So we will place a point here. Now we will check for the remaining parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Okay. So I think this will make a 90 degrees. You can use your compasses to solve it. So these lines, the same coordinates, should make a 90 degrees here. So in this case, 3, 1 will be the center of rotation. You can use your compasses to solve it. So center of rotation is 3, 1, and it's a rotation, clockwise rotation of 90 degrees. Okay. Now for question number 12. In this one, we have AO, OB, and OC are all the radii of the circle. We have AB is equal to BC. This is given. Therefore, AOB is congruent to triangle COB. We have to circle the ring. We have to circle the option which criteria satisfy them. So in this case, we have OA radius, OB radius, and OC radius. And AB and AC are equal, which is given. So the 3 sides are equal. We will mention it is side, side, side. So this is the answer. Now for part B, we have PQR. P, Q, R, and S are points in the circle, and TQ is tangent to the circle at Q. P, R, and SQ intersect at the circle, at the center of a circle. PQ is parallel to SR, and angle RQU is 42. So we have to find angle QSR, this one. So there is a rule that opposite interior angle of a triangle is equal to exterior angle, which is making with the tangent. So QSR should be 42 degrees, or else you can find this angle. This should be equal to 48 because tangent makes a 90 degree with the radius. So this is 48, and PQR is also 90 because it's with the diameter. So PQO should be equal to 42 as well. We have these two parallel lines, and the line intersects uh, two parallel lines. The alternate angle should be equal to 42 in this case. They should be equal. Okay. Then for angle PQS, we have already found it. So it is 42 degrees. And what will be the angle PUS? It would be for 84 degrees. It will double the angle at circumference. So our answer should be 84 degrees. Now for question number 13, we have Anya invests $6,000 in an account that pays compound interest. So formula for compound interest is A equals to 1 plus R over 100 power N. We have the interest, so we can find the value of total amount. That would be 6,000 plus 621.7. Amount should be 6621.7. So we will substitute the values here. R over 100 power 8. So R should be equal to 1.24. You can use your calculator to solve this. That would be in percentage. Now for question number 14, we have y is directly proportional to the square of x plus 3. So y will be equal to k into x plus 3 whole square. Y is 5 when x is 2. So k should be equal to k by 25 and k equal to 1 by 5. So our equation will be 1 by 5 into x plus 3 whole square. So y will be equal to 1 by 5 into 1 plus 3 whole square. And answer should be 16 by 5. If the answer is in decimal form, this should be 3.2. Now for question number 15, we have a bag contains 5 green buttons and 2 blue buttons and 5 white buttons. Maya takes 2 buttons at random from the bag without replacement. Calculate the probability that one button is green and the other button is not green. So for the probability of a green button, this should be 5 divided by the total, which is 5 plus 2 plus 6, 13, into the probability of not green button. That would be 8 by 12. The total probability will be 12 because one button has already been taken. So I have taken that the first button is green and the second is not green. And then I have to add it with the probability that the first button is not green. First button is not green, so that would be 8 by 13 into 5 by 12. So we will simplify it to get 20 divided by 39. You can multiply the first probability with 2 to get the same answer, but elaborating it will be a good option. So question number 16, we have to find the magnitude. So formula will be minus 4 square plus 5 square square root. That would be 16 plus 25 square root, and that is square root of 41. This is our answer. For part B, this is from the vectors. Part B was from the vectors as well. So first we have to find the value of CA. We need CB. This is CB. We have to find the value of CB in terms of x and y. For that, we need to find CA first. So CA will be, here we have OA heads positive with CA head. So x will be positive. You will use head to tail rule. So OA heads intersect with CA head. So x should be positive, and OC's head is intersecting with tail of CA. So it would be negative. So CA will be x minus y. A is the midpoint, so AB is equal to x, and we have to find CB. Now we can find the value of CB because head of AB intersects with head of CB, so x would be positive. Similarly, tail of CA meets with the tail of CB, so it will be positive as well. So our answer for CB will be equal to x plus x minus y. That would be 2x minus y. For question number 17, we have to simplify it. We will write it as 3 power 4 into x power 12, 3 by 4. 3 power 4 into 3 by 4 to x power 12 into 3 by 4. So cancel these two to get 3 cube into x power 9. So answer will be 27x power 9. For question number 18. We have to find the bearing. Okay. This angle is UVW. UVW is 125 degrees. So we will make quadrant here and here as well to get this part of the angle. That would be 90 minus 35 because this part is 90. So if it is 35 degrees, this means this angle is 35. And we need this angle to find the bearing of U from W, because U from W is equal to the whole angle till U. So for that, we need this interior angle. We will use sine rule to solve it. Sine 125 equals to 27.3 divided by sine. Let it be theta. So theta should be equal to 21 degrees. Now we can find the bearing. That would be equal to 180 degrees. This part plus 35 degrees. This part plus 21 degrees. And that should be equal to 236 degrees. That would be our answer. Now for question number 9, we have to draw the graph of cos. So you know the values about cos 0 is 1. Cos 180 is minus 1. So cos 90 will be 0. Cos 270 is also 0. And cos 360 is 1. So just connect the dots. This will be the graph. For part B, we have to solve this equation. So cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5. And x will be equal to, x1 will be equal to 126.9. Remember to find the other value. For cos, we have to deduct the answer in from 360. For sine, we have to deduct the answer from 180. And for tan, we have to add the answer in 180. So our second answer will be 233.1. So our answer will be 126.9 and 233.1. That would be the two answers. Now for question number 20, we have to complete the table. You can substitute the values of x in the given equation. Minus 2 into minus 0.5 minus 1. So y is 0.75. And for the second part, when x is 1, sorry, when x is 0.5. So answer will be minus 0.5. Minus 1.5, 1.5 minus 2. And this is minus 1.25. So the two values will be minus 1.25 and 0.75. Now we have the grid given. We will plot these points when x is minus 1, y is 4. We will place a point here. When x is minus 0.75, it is 0.75. So we will place a point here. On 0, it is minus 1. On 0.5, it is minus 1.25. 1, it is 0. 1.5, it is 2.75. So the graph will be a U-shaped graph like this. Now we have to, on the grid, we have done this one. Okay, by drawing a suitable straight line, solve this equation. Okay, now we have to look at the previous equation, which is 3x squared minus 2x minus 1. Now compare this expression with this one. So the difference is we have minus 4x here and minus 2 here. So we will rearrange the given equation as 3x squared minus 2x minus 1. That would be equal to 2x plus 1. Can we write it as 3x squared minus 2x minus 2x? 3x squared minus 2x minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0. And then we can rearrange it to this equation. So on the left hand side, this equation is similar to the one for which we have made a graph. So if we made a graph on the right side expression, we can get our answer. So the suitable line will be the line of y equals to 2x plus 1. For that, we will substitute x equals to 0, y will be equal to 1. Because it's a linear graph, we just need 2 points. And then substitute x equals to 0, y will be x. Then substitute x equal to 0, we will get x equals to minus 1.0.5. So this is the point. So the point where the two graphs intersects will give us the solution, and that is around minus 0.4. So minus 0.4 is our answer. This is the required point. We will use the value of x because that is what is required. Okay. For question number 21, we have the equation of the curve y equal to 3x cube minus 12x. We have to find the gradient. For that, we need a derivative. Derivative will be, we use power rule. So this will become x cube will become 3. We will bring down the power, deduct 1 from it, and 12x will become 12. So 3x square minus 12. Substitute the value of x equals to 1. So our answer is minus 9. That is the gradient. For B part, we have to find the turning points. For that, gradient is 0. So dy by dx is 3x square minus 12. So this will be equal to 0. 3x square minus 12 equal to 0. And x will be equal to plus minus 2. When x is 2, y will be 16, sorry, minus 16. And when x is minus 2, y will be positive 16. So our answers will be 2 and minus 16 and minus 2 and 16. These are the values. And I think this is the whole paper. Thank you.